President of COLA, Giovanni Brackett, along with members, appeared at the Belmopan Magistrate Court at 8:30 this morning. COLA, through their attorney, Karim Musa, had filed charges that were brought against former Minister of State and UDP Northeast Area Representative Elvin Penner. Penner appeared a little after 9 o'clock, flanked by his wife, family, and most visible, his supporters. Penner was also joined by his attorney, senior counsel Dennis Arnold. COLA is accusing Penner of making a statement which he knew to be false in a material particular, in a nationality certificate for the purpose of procuring a Belizean passport for South Korean criminal Won Hong Kim on September 9, 2013. COLA is also accusing Penner of vouching the fitness of Won Hong Kim in receiving a Belizean passport on September 3, 2013.
Today, Mr. Penner was charged with 2 criminal offenses. Both of them are summary offenses, which is why I did not object to bail. They're not the serious offenses. The DPP alluded to the fact that there is a more serious offense under Section 178 of the Criminal Code, and I think that is still being considered. But today was the charges that we in the PUP had brought in the writ of mandamus. The very same 2 charges are the charges that COLA instituted, which was under Section 3H of the Passports Act and Section 22 of the Belize Nationality Act. So those are the two summary offenses that he has been charged with. He was offered bail in the sum of $2,000 for each offense.
Penner pleaded not guilty to both offenses. The arraignment took 20 minutes and Penner's supporters tried their best to shield him from the cameras.
Mr.
Penner, can we get a comment from you, sir? Can we get a comment from you, sir?
Sir, do you fear the prosecution might have gone through? Do you fear that something?
The worst criminal will have supporters. Doesn't intimidate us to have a few people come out to support Penner. That doesn't intimidate us.
The supporters out there, when he came out, nobody was clapping for him, you know. They were clapping when he got away. When he drove off, that is what they're clapping for, not because he's an innocent man.
Penner didn't seem intimidated either. He had a smile on for the most part. However, COLA, a grassroots activist group, has been successful in having a former UDP minister criminally charged.
Today is a very historical moment for that. The fact that organization, a grassroots organization, had to be the one that stepped in the gap to charge Elvin Penner. I mean, that it doesn't get any bigger than that. That is historical. Not that we wanted to stop there. So we are happy today that a step towards justice has been taken. But we are not contented with the behavior of the commissioner and in the direction he has carried out this investigation, and we still wish to have a fully and thorough investigation to be taking place into this matter.
They have fought against intimidation. They have stepped up at a time when nobody else wanted to step up, and I want to commend them. They have done a great job. They have brought a former minister to be criminally charged before our courts this morning. Criminally charged, you know, this is not a civil suit. He has been criminally charged and he was offered bail like a normal Belizean. There are many other ministers right now who think they're abnormal. They need to face the courts as well. So I want to commend Mr. Brackett on a job well done for bringing him to court today, and this is what Belizeans have been clamoring for, and it's the first step in the right direction.
But coming here today, a lot of people thought that this case would have been thrown out. In fact, a lot of people thought that COLA would have not gone anywhere with this matter. It was a very risky one when we applied for the 2 charges to be laid on him. But when we got the writ of mandamus was issued, it strengthened our stand, and having the DPP to discuss us coming on board, that allows us to give us some legitimacy to this matter.
But COLA has a few hurdles to overcome. They have requested for the collaboration of Commissioner of Police Alan Wiley and Auditor General Dorothy Bradley. In a letter sent to both Bradley and Wiley, COLA is requesting for files needed to successfully convict Penner. However, both Bradley and Wiley have not answered the letter. In addition, yesterday, Minister of Immigration Godwin Hulse told Love News that the file for Won Hong Kim is missing.
These ministers of government, they feel that they are doing something good by covering up Mr. Penner's deeds. But let me tell you something, I think there is a paper trail of who took that file from the Immigration Department. And let me tell you something, when they're covering up those smaller offenses, what they're doing is creating bigger offenses. They're committing bigger offenses because that is theft. That is theft of public documents from a department. So I think if the minister were serious, he needs to investigate, and I'm talking about Minister Godwin House. He needs to see where that paper trail leads, who took it out of immigration, and he needs to sign a statement that someone stole that file from the department. And like I said, from the information that I am getting, they very well know who it is that took it. It is very important, and I have to say this, that the prosecution depends a lot on the commissioner of police. So over the next 2 months, we will be demanding of the commissioner that he turn over the files. Whatever investigation, whatever evidence he has gathered, he needs to turn over to Kola.
According to Musa, if found guilty, the maximum penalty that Penner may face is 1 year in jail for each offense, or Magistrate Ford can order Penner to pay a fine. The amount of the fine is solely dependent on the magistrate discretion. Reporting for Love News, I am Hippolyto Novello.